So this is the packaging for the iPhone XR clear case, the official case from Apple. And I'm gonna put down a similar clear case from Spigen, and I want you guys to tell me down in the comments below if you can figure out which is the Apple case and which is the Spigen case. So if you think it's on the left, or if you think it's on the right. So here's the official Apple iPhone XR case. It's the only one that's being offered directly from Apple right now. This case will set you back around $39, so just keep that in mind, guys. And yeah, let's just get to it. There it is. Ooh, okay. So right off the bat, I can tell you this is probably the thinnest case I've ever held from Apple. Not really good with the grip either. It feels really slippery. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the iPhone XR in. Okay. Alright. So it feels really good, not gonna lie, but also it does feel really cheap. And I know that's kind of a weird way to put this because I mean it is an Apple case after all. You expect the quality to be great, but it doesn't feel as premium as I thought it would. In fact, if we bring in the Spigen case that I bought earlier, this one feels way more premium, way more sturdy than this tiny Apple case does. And I can honestly say right off the bat, without comparing either of them, I prefer the Spigen case. So the differences between these cases are kind of subtle, especially if you were just looking at them from the top. So the biggest difference that I can see right now is that Apple is sticking to their silicone style case where they had the cutout at the bottom. So the Spigen case is full coverage and it is a little thicker. I don't know if you guys can tell. So this one is really thin. It's almost like it's not even there. Whereas this one is kind of thicker. Let me just go ahead and put the Spigen case on real quick. So yeah guys, this one definitely feels way better. And the buttons feel a lot thicker too, so that's nicer. You get more coverage there. And there's not much else to say about these cases, guys. I mean, they're pretty basic cases. On one hand, you have the Apple case, which will set you back $40, like I said, while the Spigen case will set you back around $11 to $12. It feels way more premium, offers more protection, and it just kind of feels better, honestly. It feels like less slippery in the hands. Overall, I'm really enjoying the Spigen case a lot more than the Apple case, and I feel like Apple's really losing their quality because this is honestly a $2 case. This should not be priced at $40. Probably gonna return it. I was thinking I was gonna keep it if it was like this one where it had the full coverage and it was a little thicker. All in all, I was expecting a pretty sturdy case that was almost like the Spigen case, but what I got is this cheap plastic like dollar store case. Like honestly, if you saw this in look like, let me give you an example. If you put it in this packaging, hung it up at the dollar store, you definitely think this is worth $2. It has no Apple branding at all, so it's kind of a real big letdown, honestly. So if you guys even had questioned for a minute if the Apple case was worth it, let me tell you right now, definitely not worth it. I, before I even bought it, knew that it wouldn't be worth it just because of the price tag alone. No clear case should be priced, I think, above like $20. That's just my opinion. But especially one as flimsy and as thin as this. But yeah, it just doesn't feel good. The only thing about this that is good is that it conforms to the phone really well, so it almost feels like there's nothing on it. But I mean, for $40, again, the price tag is the biggest letdown for me, and I don't recommend any of you buy it like at all. Just stay away from this case completely. In fact, I am going to be doing a different case video about the best cases you can buy for the iPhone XR right now, so you guys can go check that out. Other than that, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Okay guys, at the end of the video, I just wanted to do this rant. I wasn't planning on doing this, so forgive me if I say anything that's out of place, but I just finished unboxing the iPhone XR case. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, that's this one right here on my phone. Honestly, it looks great. It looks really slick, and it's one of the thinnest clear cases. So what though? I mean, nothing is special about this case, not even Apple branding. There's nothing literally about this case that stands out that says it's from Apple. Nothing screams out quality. Nothing screams out special in any way, shape, or form. It's just a clear case, and you guys all know by now that everyone says that Apple scams people, like the iPhone XR is a scam in general. But honestly, this case, this is a reason to be mad, because honestly, $2. That's all it looks like it's worth. $2 freaking dollars. Meanwhile, the speaking case is thicker, feels way nicer, looks cooler, and it just offers all around more protection. It looks almost exactly the same as this clear case with some minor differences. So why get this case at all? There's really no point to get this case unless you're so far up Apple's ass that you really feel the need to get this $40 case when you can get this $12 speaking case. So don't get me wrong, I love Apple. I have had almost every iPhone, literally every iPhone since the iPhone 7. So I've had the 7 Plus, I've had the iPhone 8, I've had the 8 Plus, I've had the iPhone 10, and I have the iPhone XR right now. So don't even say I don't like Apple. I mean, I love Apple, I love the Apple TV, almost every Apple product, but honestly, this is just beyond ridiculous, and if you're planning to buy one, please don't, because it's literally the biggest waste of money that I've ever spent on Apple. So I am planning on returning this. I'm gonna stick with the speaking case from now on, mostly because of the price. I mean, even if I could afford this one, why buy it when this one offers more protection? It's up to you guys. But that's gonna be it for this one, so thank you for joining me, and yeah, peace out.